all of the unfair, unethical, and disgusting behavior happening in the world, it has taken a toll on millions of people's mental health. But while there is evil in the world, we should never ignore the good that there is, and it's important to acknowledge. Hear me out. Today we are going to be covering the following. 1. Stereotyping. 2. The value of life. 3. The 7 habits. 4. You are never alone. And 5. Boredom or emptiness. Now, let's start. Number 1. Stereotyping. Stereotyping, if you haven't noticed yet, is a huge cause of crime in the world. Examples include Asian hate crimes. American social experiment show called What Would You Do proves that a lot of people still look out for you. This show has proven to be real and not staged.
Table for 2, I'm waiting for somebody.
Okay. When are we here? Oh, okay.
As this man patiently waits to be seated, he notices he's not alone.
Okay, sir. I can sit you now.
You're still waiting for a table?
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting to put them in the bags. I don't want them to bother you or anybody else.
You're not going to treat them like everybody else when
Don't thank them. Be them, genuinely for humanity. As you can see, there are people that don't put up with this behavior. I'm not saying that you're not them, but you know. So don't forget that.
Have you ever thought about what our kids would be like?
Sure.
Can you imagine how athletic they'll be?
When I was younger, more so.
People presume certain things?
People presume because I'm fit or, work out a little bit. Now I'm just like, so I am.
As you can see, even if you mean well, stereotyping can be harmful, even if you're trying to compliment an entire race. Your race cannot determine your IQ, it cannot determine your personality. Here are some notable people from every race. Do these people define their entire race though? Absolutely not. Do not make your race your entire personality, and do not judge people by their race, gender, sexuality, or appearance. There's people of empathy in every race, just as much as there are people of narcissism in every race. There are criminals of every classification, just as much as there are life-changing heroes. So, do not generalize people. Number 2. The value of life. Do you know how unlikely it was for you to be born? The probability of a specific sperm fertilizing an egg is about 1 in 100 million, given the millions of sperm released during ejaculation. Adding the timing of ovulation and sperm lifespan into the mix makes the odds even more remote. This illustrates how incredibly unique and rare it is for any individual to be born. If they decide to have a baby 1 year later, or even just 5 minutes later, or maybe they said something a little bit differently before doing it to have you, you wouldn't have ever been born. So I think we should appreciate being here on this wonderful earth where so many things are possible, especially how developed it is. We are living in 2024. It's better than living, 1 million years ago. So yeah, let's grab a pencil and a paper and note down all of the good things about in our life. It can even be something as simple as watching your favorite anime or playing your favorite video game. Have you ever thought about how cool nature is? It is so naturally beautiful because it is born that way, just like you are. I believe everyone is born in their own unique beauty. Even if you don't think so, one should love you for who you are on the inside. And if not, it will never ever end well, sooner or later. Trust me, don't waste your time. And if you did waste your time, it's okay. Let's break out of this together. Also, to be positive, we should also thank our parents and our ancestors for making us alive in this wonderful world where we can watch YouTube and whatever we want. Just appreciate these little things in life for our well-being, and also because it is so true. I'm not being delusional here. It's actually the truth. So this reality is better than we think. So let's just gradually come to realize that life isn't so bad after all. Number 3, 7 habits. I learned the 7 habits in elementary school, and I didn't really understand why it was so important, why we were dancing to the 7 habits song every day. But now I definitely see why it is so impactful. Obviously, I'm going to start with habit 1. Be proactive. Do you know how powerful it is for you to take responsibility for your mistakes? A lot of people don't have the courage to do that. So it's a really good trait. Start today. Instead of reacting to external events or circumstances, focus on what you can control and make choices that align with your values and goals. You can do it. It's never too late. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Define a clear vision of your goals and desired outcomes. By understanding what you want to achieve in the long term, you can make decisions that align with your values. Habit 3. Put first things first. Focus on activities that contribute to your long-term goals and values. Rather than just getting caught up in less important immediate tasks, just stop procrastinating, love. Habit 4. Think win-win. Seek mutually beneficial solutions in interactions and negotiations. This is how peace can be automatic. Definitely the right thing to do. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Take a deep breath because I know it can be hard to do this. Let's practice active listening and empathy to fully understand others' perspectives before expressing your own. I know it can be easy to be stubborn, but hear me out. And you can do it. Just gently, slowly try this, and you got this. You can do it. Effective communication starts with understanding others' needs and viewpoints. I believe in you. Habit 6. Synergize. Instead of getting mad at other people's different opinions, embrace diversity and leverage the strengths of team members to create innovative solutions. Use all your brains together. Better than fighting. And finally, habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Try meditation and yoga. Take care of yourself. Never be afraid to try some new makeup. Just take care of yourself. Who cares if you binge eat for just one day? It's okay. You can just eat fruits the next day. Number 4. You are never alone. As an introvert who has only ever had 0 to 2 friends all my life, I know it can suck, thinking that nobody cares about you or even wants to listen to you, believing that people find you amusing and that you can't fit in anywhere. It's really the worst, feeling like you don't belong. Here's why I was wrong. Whether I knew this or not, there are always people like me struggling for different reasons. Maybe their situations were even worse than mine, but that doesn't make my feelings any less valid. Even the ones who you believe are the happiest or have their bad times are also struggling sometimes, like you, maybe even more than you. I should have been more grateful for the good traits that I had, and I share with some celebrities, like being empathetic, emotional. A lot of songs wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for, emotional people like me. I'm also introverted, like a lot of celebrities, a lot of less friends, and honest. I'm very honest. And I finally like that about myself rather than wanting to mask this. I no longer feel this way. I am so glad I am strong enough to survive now, and I finally have friends who genuinely chose me and love me. Thank you. And if you ever feel alone right now, trust me, the day will come. You got this. Just keep having fun, and I'm here for you. Okay? If you ever feel lonely, you can just comment down below. I'm always happy to talk. Number 5. Boredom or emptiness. Everyone has those days where you just don't know what to do, just in bed the entire day. And that's okay because it's a common thing to do. The first step is just realizing that you have to stop doing this, which you probably already did. But have you ever had a crisis about what you ever wanted to do in life? What your goal was in life? You see, there can be a lot of pressure from your family for their image, just to show you off like a trophy, which prevents you from wanting to have your own desires and needs, which I think is extremely unfair and unhealthy. Fuck that. You can escape from it if you feel like you can't right now. You were born to be you and not anybody else. You aren't born for anyone else. As long as what you are doing shouldn't hurt anyone or isn't intended to hurt anyone, there should never be a problem. Whatever you want to pursue, go for it. Keep trying, and if it didn't work, try something else. Satisfaction is something almost everyone struggles with. Believe it or not, you can't tell what people are going through all the time. It doesn't always seem like what it seems. Even if you don't know what you want to do with your life, just being a good person is more than enough. We got this. You like anime? Try to learn how to draw anime characters. On YouTube, there are so many free tutorials. If you're watching this, you're on YouTube right now, so you can do it. And practice every day. Just try for 21 days and it can become a habit. I find it fun, so you could too. Thanks for watching. Bye.